also end up dropping all these and they're gonna go everywhere. See how it's like a full now? Oh my god! I can't believe I took this long to realize that. Yeah, don't do what I did, and make sure you actually know what you're doing. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is a very anticipated video, I think. I'm reviewing the Munbin something. We're reviewing this printer, thermal printer. It is a label printer which doesn't have ink. If you don't know what a thermal printer is, it works on, I'm pretty sure, heat, and it just prints out on paper. You can get fan fold and you can get ones that are like rolled up, so like this style. I also have a discount code for you guys, which is IG18, and there is a link in my description which is an affiliate link, so if you do purchase through that link I will also get a commission, but that doesn't cost anything else to you guys. This is an honest review on the Munbin printer and what I have had a little bit of issues with it, but not much in terms of setting up. The setup was pretty easy and I'll go through all that with you. I will also put timestamps below, so I know this video might get a bit long, so just go click on whatever you would prefer to skip to if you'd like. And I will mention quickly, and I'll go into it in more detail, that I did have a bit of trouble printing out the Australia Post labels, but I will go into that in more detail later on this video. So in this video I'll be going through how I do the labels, my shipping labels, but also I make stickers. I've been able to make stickers with this thermal printer as well. So I'll go through all the stickers I've made, how I designed the stickers on my iPad, how I transferred them through to my computer and printed them through the Munbin printer. I will mention as well that the Munbin printer is not a wireless printer. It is one that connects to the computer, but that was fine for me because that is how I was doing it originally anyway. I was connecting it to my old Canon printer and printing them out on like 4 pieces, like a sticker labels, but I wanted something a bit like cheaper to run because the ink costs were quite expensive. So I thought a thermal printer would be the way to go. I was really happy when Munbin did reach out to me and asked if I could review their product. So I guess we'll get right into it. I opened the box and there was quite a bit in here. So you've got the actual printer, and I chose white. I chose white because it just went with my room a bit better. I would have chose pink, but yeah, I did and ah about that. So there's the printer. It also comes with a couple cables. So it does say that you have to use the correct adapter, so just make sure if you are purchasing from Australia you get the AU cord. I'm pretty sure they have like EU and US as well. I also got a cord, and it came with a bonus MacBook to like USB-C, like it's a MacBook cord, which I thought was really awesome because I don't really have a spare one and I kind of like having it all set up without having to go take it from a different device. Also in the box there is a USB stick. So at first I was like, oh no, do I have to like transfer all my documents over to the USB stick then to like stick it in the Munbin? But no, that is not the case. The USB stick is just to plug into your MacBook or Microsoft. There's like a driver installation, it's called. So yeah, you just click on that, click on the correct like format for your computer, whatever you got, Windows or Mac. And then you download that one on there. It's really straightforward. It has all the buttons that you have to click. It also comes with like a little user guide which has like actual photos and pictures of what to do. So if you did get confused, you can just have a look at the photos. I just, you know, quickly just went bang, bang, bang. It was really easy and it took like 2 seconds to install. After I did that, I decided to print out some of my parcel post labels. So here's where I ran into my first issue sort of thing. Here is an example. I've crossed out the customer's name, the tracking, and then I've crossed out a little bit up here as well, just for their privacy. But I had issues because the labels when they print out, because Ozpost is this way rather than most shipping companies being across, it had trouble printing out without kind of, I don't even know how to say this, like the lines, you can't scan them because when they print it out they would just kind of go into each other. It wasn't that it was blurry because everything else on here is perfect and it looked really good, but they just weren't able to, they really weren't able to be scanned. I tried different settings. I did try quite a few troubleshooting. I also messaged Munbin. They were really quick to reply, which I really liked that. The customer service, they're open 24 hours, Monday through to Friday. The Munbin with the Mac, it just doesn't do the barcode correctly. And I had a Google on just thermal printers in general. It seems to be a common issue with MacBooks and just thermal printers. They can have trouble with printing out the actual barcode. But in saying that, the QR code, that still worked. And I contacted my postman and he said as long as one of them works, it's fine. As I said, I shipped out a heap earlier this week, and they've a lot of them have already got to their destinations. They've been great. They've been scanned in the whole time. So like, although it is a little bit annoying that the actual barcode wasn't working, at least the QR code was working really well. But yeah, just be rest assured, the QR code, as long as that works, it's fine. Because I really loved the idea of a thermal printer, and after reading that, like, it can happen to quite a few different of the printers. I don't know about the Dymo one, that probably works, but a couple of the other printers, they do have issues with printing out the actual barcode. And I also have been talking to a couple other people that have Microsoft and the Munbin. Their barcodes work fine. So I think it's just the MacBook. So I haven't had any actual issues with the Munbin. I have played around with the settings a little bit. There's like a darkness option, and then there's a speed option. The speed option did help me a little bit. Well, actually helped me a lot, because the first one I printed out was kind of like pretty much all black, the whole barcode. After printing it out on speed of like 1 or 2 inches per second, it was just so much better. And I'm not in a rush to print out stuff, so, and like, it's still so quick. So I've just selected to put mine on 2 inches per second, and then there's also the darkness, which I have either between a 2 and a 4. Nothing too high. So I also printed out a heap of labels. I'll add a quick photo in here. I loved them. I just put them on my packaging boxes and some of my envelopes as well. I ran out of them though, because I had like 70 orders to do. So yeah, I did end up running out of them, but I just thought they were awesome. So I'll show you how I did that later on in this video as well. And I also printed out a heap of YouTube labels. This is what they look like. I'll just grab you one. I ended up not getting the rectangle stickers because I didn't think I would need them. I made the exact same size. So I should have got rectangle, not just circle ones. I got a heap of that size. They're like 5cm ones. That's what I made for my just parcels and like my envelopes, and I've just been like sticking them on to the parcel. I ended up just cutting like one that was this size, and I did 4 to a page and just cut them with my like cutter thing. I actually ended up using like my fabric cutter, but I just put like an old blade in. Works so much better. And I'm still working on these stickers. I haven't quite figured out a good option for them, so we'll run through those as well. You'll be able to see what I do with those. Let's talk about their website now. So as I mentioned at the start of this video, I have an affiliate link down below that if you do purchase through that link, I will get a commission from anything you purchase. That doesn't charge anything to you, that just supports my channel. Everything I have reviewed today, said today, is all my own words. Yeah, I don't believe in like lying to you guys. I genuinely really like this printer. I'm really impressed with it. Obviously there is a lot of troubleshooting that you will have to do if you had no idea what you're doing in the first place. Hopefully this video will help though in limiting all that troubleshooting. You might just use my settings and they might be perfect for you straight away, and that way you won't have to waste like 20 pages like I did. We'll just go onto the Munbin website. I'm just going to click the link that I'll have in the description. You can also use the code IG18 for 18% off. So this is what it comes up as. So you can actually get the thermal printers in a few different colors. You can get it in like a baby pink and like a baby blue. I was so tempted, let me tell you. I think the pink was similar to this one up here. Oh, you can also get like pink labels. I didn't know that. You can get like shipping labels that are pink. That's pretty cool. If you are an Australian going onto this website though, you'll notice that the prices, they're actually in USD. So to change the pricing, you go into the top part up here, you go into settings, then you go currencies and you go AUD. That way you're not getting confused with, you know, checking it like looking at all the prices and thinking why they get charged like a bit more, like 30% more or whatever it is, that we're different to US right now. And they've also got a heap of other currencies available here too. They ship worldwide as well. They are a Chinese company, which is why they have different adapters and stuff. So you will have to purchase whatever adapter is suitable to your region. Okay, we're having a look. I like the stack labels. I think you can also get the ones that are like circle, quite like the fan, I think they're called fan fold labels, and they're like a stack. So for the 2,000, you can get 2,000 labels. They're $116.30 AUD. You don't have to purchase on Monbin though, but if you don't purchase on Monbin, you need to make sure you do this part. Like they have like there's subtle differences in the same size of label paper of different brands. So you will need to like maybe just double check what you're doing when you're doing that, like calibration, wow, to make sure like it's printing out correctly. They're almost 6 cents per label. So that means when I do these stickers, they're about 3 cents each, which I think is really cheap. If I was to get those printed elsewhere, they'll be quite expensive, or if I was to print them from home and cut them and use my print ink, they would be so expensive. So I'm really happy with those. The other labels, let me just have a quick look for you guys. All these prices might change as well, but this is like just the current pricing at the moment where like that I've purchased. For one of the rolls, like one of these, it's almost $14. Comes with 750 labels. So 750 divided by 14, whoop, wrong way. 14 divided by 750, you're looking at almost 2 cents a label. It's like it's like 0.018. So it's almost 2 cents a label, which is so cheap. I have gotten labels in the past from Oz Sticker Printing, which they were $69 for 1,000, which that means they're 7 cents. So I was paying 7 cents for a sticker like that for my packaging before. So these work out so much cheaper. Also their shipping as well I found really cheap. It was $10 USD, so it was about $14 Australia, and I think you can get free shipping over a certain amount, but that might be just a promotion thing. I ended up just getting, what I purchased 4 of these, like all the colored versions, and then I purchased an extra white one. So I've got about 1,500 white labels, and then I have 750 of each of the colored ones, which I thought I would save for a rainy day. Think about what I want to use on them. I may do another tutorial video on my stickers and like different things I can make with them, like thank you stickers and stuff. Let's get into actually showing you instead of just talking. We'll have a look. Alright, so this is the printer. It's really sleek design. I really love the design. We've got the AU cord connected to this like adapter part, and then this is the USB-C which goes into my MacBook. So I'm just going to plug that into the power source, which is over here somewhere. I'm just going to open this. So there's a little open button here. That's what it looks like inside. And then you have these labels. So it says let this side face down. So you'll be able to tell which way to put it. So it would go this way. Just slip it in. Like that. Turn it on. So these are some of the little stickers and stuff I was trying to print out. So I did save them as a PDF. I will go through with you how I made this in just a moment, but this is like a PDF document. So what we do is we press print. It's already connected to the Monbin one. I'll try and make this bigger so then I might zoom you in too. So as you can tell, there's 2 actual stickers on this one. So I've just been using the A6 size, which is a standard shipping label size. And I've just been cutting them in half so I can utilize, you know, rather than wasting a full size sheet, I can actually make 2 out of 1. You can change the amount of copies, so we'll put 10 in for now. So you will have to change the size, especially if you've been using a different size printer. Just used that size, the 100 by 150. You can use a different size though, which is like, I think just 4 to 6, so probably like that one, which is 102 by 152, so it's like 2 millimeters difference. I just chose that one because it was just there, it was easy for me. Yeah, you can do a couple of different things. I'm pretty sure when I print on Australia Post it doesn't come up with all of this. You have to click on something else. It says something like system dialog or system printing settings, and then it comes up with this sort of stuff. Now there's layout, paper handling, cover page, but there's printer features. So this is how you change like the darkness and the speed that I was talking about. So I'm going to change that back to 2 and change the darkness to 4. So we'll see what this turns out like. I did use this a couple times and it turned out pretty well. So that's pretty much all you have to do. I'm using a PDF file. I'm going to print 10. Yeah, there's really not much to it. I'm going to press print now, but I'll move you first. Why is it printing like that? I don't know why I printed a blank page. That's alright. So what does it say about blank pages? It might have been because I had it in too far. See how it's printed on the second page? So that was probably my fault, to be honest. Alright. But they should print fine now because it's at the correct part. For some reason you have to like turn the printer off and then back on. Otherwise it says off when I first go to print stuff. Maybe you have to like have it plugged into your computer first before turning it on or something, I'm not sure. But as soon as like I turn it on and off, it's fine to print. And there's also like this little quick tips thing which just explains like the sizing, but then there's loading different paper sizes. So to make the labels, which were these, I just used my iPad. You can definitely do this just on your computer as well though. I just find it easier on my Procreate app. I already had like this flower part. This I paid someone to do like a logo set for me, and it came with the flower part. So all I did was add the flowers, and then I added, that's like my typography, and I just added that in. So it's really that simple. I chose a page size that was, let me just have a quick look. Yeah, I put 6x4 in. So you can put 6x4 in when you do like a Procreate. If you're doing it on, say, Photoshop and stuff would be easiest, but you could also do it on just your Microsoft Word or your Pages document and just save it as a PDF file, but it might just not go all the way to the edges. Like mine doesn't go completely all the way to the edges, like it's like a couple millimeters off, and that would probably most likely be because I'm not doing the 6x4, I'm doing the 100 by 150. Like that's good enough for me anyway. Like I'm really happy with them as they are. All I did was add in, you can kind of see, I just duplicated it. So I had this one, and then I duplicated it, spun it around, put it on that side, and then I just saved it as a PDF. Apparently PDFs work better than JPEG, so that's why I saved it as PDF. Sent it through to my MacBook, which is over here, and then I just printed it out. It's really that easy. And then I also made this one, which is my YouTube feature one. So that was just the same thing. I just did it on my Procreate app, and I first did one that was like a full size one. Then I shrank it down into the corner and then duplicated it so I could have 4 of them, and they're all like the same size. And then I just cut them out from one that's this size. And these ones, yeah, I just literally have a ruler and slice it in half, and I've been using them to put on my packages. I'm just going to show you quickly like how I do it on Ozpost. I do it straight through Ozpost. I don't have any extensions from Shopify yet. I might in the future, depending on how many orders I get that are parcels. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I didn't used to ship parcels a lot. I shipped envelopes. And also the reason I got the thermal printer, because I figured it would save money in the long run, because the labels I think I worked out to be about 6 cents each. And I will just touch base on these. If you do not have an Australia Post Business account already, definitely get one because you can get cheaper rates. So what I was talking about before, you go into settings and you can just change it to that. A6, and then you can't do it for international though. So international, I still have to print on my actual printer, which is sitting up there, because international is like 2 of these, like it's half a page. I'm going to generate a sample label for you. So you just go up here, print. You can see me in here. Sorry. Yeah, you just select the Mun Bun printer, copies, you only one. I use 100 by 150. You can use the 102 by 152, which is a 6 by 4. And if you wanted to use the system dialog, you can press that one and you just change it back to the 150. And then in printer features, you have these. So that's how fast it prints and that's the darkness of it. And there's fluorine. But yeah, so you can change that there. So you might need to do a couple test runs and decide which you like the best, because I'm assuming that it could be different for different laptops, especially Microsoft and stuff. I'm just going to cancel that one though, because I don't have the correct stuff, you know, in, because I've got those in at the moment. But that's pretty much exactly how you do it, and I haven't had any issues this far printing. I printed the whole lot. I had 35 labels to print in a row and they all printed fine. There was no blank pages, there was no skipping, there was no half prints. But yeah, I do have the issue with the barcode. So if you have any tips for that, sure, enlighten me. But yeah, I think I've tried pretty much everything to try and fix that. And honestly, I'm not overly concerned because the QR code works, and as long as that works, we're fine. You don't have any color because it's a thermal print, so if you do have like express posts and stuff, you still will have to get like the yellow tape. I have yellow tape. I can't bother getting it, but it's just the yellow tape that goes around all the parcels. But yeah, it's a much cheaper option than printing it out on that, and that's for sure. But yeah, if you want to know anything else about the like my post stuff, let me know in the comments, I suppose. I'm like 99% certain that the barcode issue will not be an issue for anyone that has barcodes that are this way, like, you know. It's just because ours are like down the page. If they're across the page, they won't. I really don't think they'll have issues. It's just Aussies, I think. So that's what I've done so far. Now you guys can come along with me to figure out how to do the stickers. Now, I have run out of all my stickers officially as of like 2 days ago. So I have no more of my little label stickers left, which I used to put on all my parcels, on all the packaging. Now, I did do a couple test runs. I will show you those. So I can't even show you what my label actually is because I don't have any left. But that's pretty much what it is. Except if you look really closely, see, it's like it's still alright, but not really. Like, it's not detailed, and I think it's because my logo is so detailed it won't show up properly. So what I'm thinking is changing up a bit. I'll do the flower instead and just have like Taylor Rose at the bottom, because that came out really good. Like, see how detailed that is? That came out great. I think it's just because these were way too small and really intricate, so the printer just had no chance, and like all those came out really good. But I also put it in wrong. Can you see how like they're off? I have to work out that as well today. Try and get it centered. I have a very inkling, a feeling it was because, see how this is on a roll? I just had it sitting behind and just like dragging, and it probably pulled it a bit too much. So I might try and have to put it on something. I didn't purchase I didn't even know there was a thing like that, a little roll thing. But there's like something like a stand you can purchase from Munbin. But I was just gonna use this. Look at that. Yay! So yeah, I was just gonna put this on its side and use it like, yeah, like that, and just have something sitting on this side to like prop it up. I'm just gonna use a square size for this because I think it might be easier to try and use square. Oh yeah, I already have it on here. So that was like the business card one. So that's on my business card. So I'm just gonna add in like a circle so I kind of know where my constraints are. So now I know like not to go out of those sort of areas. So I'm thinking something like this, because that rose is like cut off, and so with that stuff over there. So something like that. And what I'll do is I'll insert, I'm thinking something along the lines of that. Also, I'm no expert on Procreate, so yeah, don't mind me. This is just how I've been working. Oh my god. There we go. There is a way you can like merge the circle together and do it that way to like get rid of the background, but I can't remember how you do that, so I'm just going to carefully go along and get rid of everything. But you could definitely do this on the computer as well. Just open up your Word document, or even like Canva or whatever app you want to use. So that's what it looks like. I'm happy with that. I could remove the background, but I'm not gonna because it won't matter because I'm saving it as a PDF anyway, so it will still have the background. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Now let's go figure out how to print this. Now I have no idea how to print this properly. I kind of had trouble finding how to do it, so yeah, we're just gonna go along for the ride, I think. I really could not figure it out. And before I get too far ahead onto just talking about the white ones, they also have coloured ones. Pretty! So I purchased the 4-pack plus an extra roll of these. This is what it is. So it has 750 labels. Quite a few. And it's 2 by 2 inches, which is about 5 centimeters. So that was exactly the same size as my last ones. I got different colours because I thought it'd be fun to have, I don't know, I might think of something else to put on the like little stickers and make it a bit more fun in the packaging process maybe. Different colours. I really like these 2 colours. Not so much the yellow. If it was more pastel maybe. Kind of looks like a clearance sticker. But these ones, these are great. I love these colours. Alright, so I'm going to have to change the size. Now it says on here, this is what I read. So to change like the calibration and stuff. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to end up dropping all these and they're going to go everywhere. Certainly not what you're meant to be using, but that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load this in. Like that. So yeah, just press it in until you hear the beep. Alright, so I'm going to press print and I'm going to have to change all this stuff. This is what I put in. I put in a 50 by 50 millimeters. Okay, so I mean, it wasn't terrible at the beginning, but then it got like really bad. I think I may have to do a little bit more research before I try any more of these circle stickers because yeah, I'm obviously doing it very wrong. So I'm going to go search a little bit and find out for myself. We may be getting somewhere here. I can't find anything on it, like honestly, can't find nothing. I've just messaged them on WhatsApp though to see if they respond within like, you know, the next half hour so I can get this sort of stuff done. But I did find on here it says like manage your, I already did this, but then I realized that the labels are actually like a little bit bigger than I thought. So I'm just going to change this up a bit. So it's actually 50.8 millimeters. So it's almost 51. And on the screenshot they have on there, like I had no idea what this meant by the way, like this little circle thing. But it had zeros, not whatever I had, so it looks better, like it was. Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, no, that's still not working, hey. Maybe I've got this in the wrong spot. Like, what if it needs to be like underneath this one or something? Yeah, now it's like way off. On the other side. Oh, I don't know. Okay, try again. See, I'm wasting all my labels, so then whenever you guys come along and want to make your own labels, you'll know exactly what to do. What's this little button here for? I think that's a sensor or something. I don't know whether to put it in right in the middle. Okay, alright, I'm feeling confident. Hey, look at that, we did it! Oh, almost. It's like going off a little bit. I have an idea because I feel like I'm gonna have trouble like getting it exactly in the middle all the time. So maybe I will redo the thing on my iPad and I'll leave those flowers in there because that way it's just gonna, you know, print around it and like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Hope that makes sense. I'll show you guys what I mean though. And we're going to get this one up. I'm just gonna do another circle. That is so bad. Alright, so now I can tell where the like barriers are for here. See how it's like a full now. Alright, let's see. So it's got the flowers still all around it. So if it does end up going a bit haywire, it's gonna be fine. Might just do one. Okay, that worked great. I'm gonna print like 10 in a row just to see how far they end up going out. Hey, I actually think that worked really well. Okay, let's have a look. Look at all the mess I've made. There's heaps down here. Okay, I'm gonna rip that off. Whoops. I don't want to ruin it by like ruining. Okay, that'll do because I don't want to move that too much. Compared from the first to the last. Okay, so you can tell from the first to the last, it's moved over a bit, but because I haven't like sectioned off this part, it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Like it's still quite good. Like I'm happy with those. Like this one obviously could be like a mil more that way, but as you go further down they get even better. I'm gonna print out a heap of these and we'll see how we go. Did I move it? I think I moved it by accident. I did. Oh no, I moved it. That was my fault. Can we... Probably shouldn't do that, but I moved it. I think it would be a lot easier if I actually had like the rolly thing, like that it rolls on, because I just moved that and it messed them all up. That's still gonna be out, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. Good, good, great, good, good. Okay. Okay, hey, that was better, wasn't it? Or is that just my eyes deceiving me? I'm a guess all my problems and issues are because I don't have the rolly thing. Oh my god. Guys, I feel so stupid. Oh my god, look. I tried to move these the other day, but I couldn't. So I just assumed they didn't move. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. No wonder I'm having so many problems. I thought they moved, but I didn't want to push them because they weren't moving like correctly. So I was like, oh nah, they must not move. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. Okay, well we figured that out. Oh my goodness. Now I just need to get this straight. I've like tried so hard to make this at the back here straight, but how's that? Alright, let's see okay, let's see. I can't believe that took me so long to figure that out. How embarrassing. I did look at them as well. I was like, they look like they should be able to move. But then I tried to move them and they wouldn't budge, so I didn't want to break anything. Okay, we're gonna print 15 this time. I can't believe I took this long to realize that. It's taken me over an hour and like, I don't even know how many labels, probably like 100 labels to figure this out, that thing moves on the inside. And now they're printing perfectly. I'll show you. Yeah, don't do what I did and make sure you actually know what you're doing. But yeah, look how nice they all look now. And we've got plenty. Like my socks, they got smileys on them. These are all the ones that I messed up. I mean, there's a heap in here that are salvageable. Salvageable? I think they're the good ones. Like, I mean, I can mostly use a lot of these anyway. It's just like those ones that, yeah, not that great. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me that long to figure that out. And this is what I did at the back here. Just to, you know, stabilize it. And that seems to be working really well now that I figured out how to work the insides of it. My god. That's fine. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to print more of these out before, you know, I move anything else. So at least then I know that I've got like a heap of labels ready to go. Although, in my defense, I couldn't find anything about those little notches that move anywhere. Like, even on the document they sent to like try and help you out, like it's like a document that says like what like sizing and how to change your label sizes. They don't have anything about actually inserting into the printer. I suppose, in hindsight, it's pretty simple. Anyone should be able to know it. But I did see it. It just didn't work when I tried to move it. So it was just too stiff. I didn't want to break anything. Oh wow, I feel so silly. But that's okay because now, from my experience, you guys don't have to spend an hour trying to figure it out because now you know. Now you know you can move those little things and just print out your stickers. I think I might even do like the whole roll. So I feel like that would probably be the best use of my time. We'll put it in 50 and we're going to see what's going to happen. I've printed them all. And look at that. It still has my tea on there. Great. Good job. Well, I'm glad I was the one to, you know, waste all my paper instead of you guys wasting all yours. Hopefully this video actually helps a lot of you if you're wondering how to use this sort of stuff. Okay, so if you have skipped to this section, I have just spent like an hour trying to figure out how to do the like sticker labels, the circle ones. I'm just going to tell you how to print them now, because I went through a lot of different like trial and error, but I'm going to tell you my exact settings. First of all, let's get this clear. There is a backing part that you can move. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, see in here, those move. They were out here for the first hour. I was trying to print without them, you know, like setting like that. Also, I don't have the roller, so I've just set this up. It's working really well. So far I've printed about 700 labels. I've only got maybe 50 more to go. So yeah, I've got heaps there. So yeah, these are all the labels I've just been printing. I've been able to do it on a continuous loop. I did like 100, I did like a few test runs, did like 4 or 5. I did 50 and that went fine, and then I did 150 and that went fine. So I ended up just putting like 300 and they all printed, and I've still got maybe about 50 more that I can print. So I'm really happy with the print quality and the sizing. I could have moved my name over just a touch, but it will do. It's fine. For 2 cents a label, this is so great. Okay, let's have a look at my settings. This is a PDF file. I click print. The settings might be a little bit different if you were using Microsoft or something. What I've done is I've clicked manage custom sizes, and I've made a circle sticker. I've put all those to 0. I put this one to 50.8 millimeters. If you are working in inches, it would be so much easier, but you could just put 2 by 2 because that is the correct size of these labels, 2 by 2 inches. You can see all my finger marks on the screen. Gross. Okay. So that's pretty much what it looks like. I did landscape, auto, rotate, scale to fit. It's on 13%. I don't know why. I did try 12%. I tried 14%. 14% was too big. 12% was, yeah, no good either. So yeah, it must be already on like the scale to fit. That must be 13%. Copies per page. And that's pretty much it. Besides this printer feature thing. So in the printer features, I've got the darkness at 4 and I've got the print speed at 2. If I was to change the darkness to 1, this is what it will look like. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's slightly lighter, but I don't like that. So we're going to keep it on 4. The print speed makes it better quality, and the darkness makes it like harsher lines, I think, like deeper, like darker, I suppose. Well, I guess that's pretty much everything I wanted to tell you guys or show you guys. I suppose I'll just do a quick recap of like the review. Honestly, I'm really happy with the Munro thermal printer. I think it will be so much cheaper than using my printer ink or buying like the Dymo or anything, because I know the Dymo was like double the price. Like this one was about $190, I think, or around about there in AUD. So it was like half the price of a Dymo XL, 4XL. Dymo 4XL? Yeah, whatever that popular one is. And I much prefer the sleek design of this one than a lot of the other printers that are out there as well. I think this one looks really modern, and I could, you know, easily just have it on my desk without it looking, I don't know, old looking. I find like some of the other roller printers or just thermal printers in general don't have very sleek design. As for the quality, I'm really happy with the quality. I think they look great. Like I just wanted to have like something that made it more branded, and I think that just really just makes it. I found the setup really easy. Obviously I did have a little bit of trouble printing stuff at first, especially the AusPost label, because the barcode doesn't work, but the QR code does. And I haven't had any issues this far with any of my parcels because the QR code is working. So I'm still really happy with it, even though the barcode, I couldn't get that quite right. But that's not to say that you won't be able to fix it yourself. Like there has been like a bit of wastage, but I think once you get the hang of it, it's gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. A few pages here and there that I've messed up, and obviously all the stickers, I'm messed up this morning. But now that I know what I'm doing, I don't think there will be many. Like there might be like one blank one. I think that's like with all printers though, that like they have to shoot out a blank before they print out the rest. Overall, really impressed with this. I definitely think it's going to save me a lot of money, and I really like being able to make my own labels in-house. I will definitely need to purchase a heap more of these like A6 labels though, because I want to make a heap more of these and just have a massive stockpile, so I don't have to, you know, get all the settings and everything up and going to print more out when I do parcels. I'd rather just have like a bulk lot sitting there. As for the stickers, I'm going to print out a heap more after this video is finished. I'm just probably maybe even print out the whole roll, because you know I'm going to use them anyway, so might as well print out the whole roll while it's working. Like I've got it all set up correctly and it's working properly. I probably would recommend getting one of those actual roller parts, so you don't have to try and steady it, because I think that was also a lot of my issues this morning. Even though like yes you can move it in, but I think having it steady at the back also would help a lot. If you want a different tutorial on like the stickers and everything, let me know in the comments below. If you maybe like want me to try and do one on Word or whatever program, like I think Word would probably be the most universal program for everyone. If you wanted me to try on that, just leave a comment. I can try and show you guys like how I do it, even if it's just like a short reel sort of thing rather than a full YouTube video. If you did find this video helpful, let me know, and if you do purchase one, let me know as well, and let me know if you figure out how to change that make that work, because that would be cool, but I'm not too stressed about it either way. Anyway, I hope this video was really beneficial. I know it was pretty long, but I hope you guys did find this beneficial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.